Published an op-ed in the National Pulse about the statistical improbability of the Biden win. Now, I want to be clear here that the statistical case is compelling, but it is not conclusive. It is circumstantial. What it does is points to the improbability of these results, and it demands that we thoroughly audit and investigate these results. Now, I give 4 reasons. I'm going to do 4 videos. The first one is turnout. Turnout was exceedingly high, and in the places that Joe Biden needed it. Again, that defies logic. In Wisconsin, for example, statewide turnout was over 90%. To put that in context, the country of Australia, voting is mandatory. You get fined if you don't vote, and their turnout is only 92%. Within Wisconsin, Milwaukee was critical. Not surprisingly, that provided more than all, of the surplus for Biden in the state. He won Milwaukee by 145,000 votes. Turnout in Milwaukee was a stunning 84%. It's pretty hard to believe if you put it in comparison with another Midwestern city, similar demographics, similar size, Cleveland. Turnout was only 51%. Are we really to believe that Milwaukee naturally had turnout that much higher than Cleveland? It really strains credibility. It demands further investigation. More coming up. Continuing on with the statistical case against Biden, the improbability that these results are valid. The second point of my op-ed is outperformance versus Obama. It is really quite stunning how much Joe Biden outperformed Obama, but only in the places that mattered in battleground states. In other words, we did not see this on a national basis, this kind of outperformance that we saw in a place like Montgomery County, which is outside of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania, a key, mostly swing county that leans slightly blue. In 2012, Obama got 233,000 votes in Montgomery County. But look at what happened this year for Biden. He got 313,000 votes in Montgomery County. He more than doubled Obama's margin of victory in Montgomery County. And by the way, population growth does not account for this. The county only added 22,000 total residents between 2012 and 2020. Is it really possible that this lazy and doddering candidate, Joe Biden, was able to so massively outperform a politician with rock star appeal like Barack Obama? Again, it is a statistical anomaly that demands more investigation, more auditing of the results. More data on the statistical case against Biden, the statistical improbability of the Biden win, and the serious numerical, not my opinion, numerical anomalies that demand more investigation. Point number 3, Biden-only ballots, meaning people who voted for Joe Biden but then did not vote down ticket, even in places that had hotly contested races. For example, Georgia. But first, let's look nationally. 450,000 Biden-only tickets. That is ballots. That is very, very suspicious. Let's look at the state of Georgia, the difference. President versus Senate. There are 2 Senate races going on in Georgia, so a lot of interest there. Trump, this is the differential. Trump versus the combined Republican Senate vote. The differential was only 818 votes. Absolutely minimal considering he got 2.4 million votes in total in Georgia. In other words, almost everyone who voted for Trump also voted down ticket, voted for the senators. Biden, though, a 95,000 vote differential. There were almost 96,000 people in Georgia, allegedly, who voted Biden only and then did not vote for Senate. That seems far too wide to be believable. And again, the statistical case, the circumstantial case, demands more investigation. Another video coming up. Folks, my 4th point of the statistical case against Biden, laying out by the numbers, the improbability of the results as we are told to accept them right now. These results demand further investigation and audit in part because of this improbability. Let's consider my 4th point, which is the absence of actual vetting of mail-in vote. In states like Pennsylvania, where the governor changed the rules by himself, unilaterally, unconstitutionally, and illegally decided election procedures, knowing full well that there would be such a mass of mailed-in ballots that there would be no way that election officials could properly vet the legality and validity of these votes. So what happened? In Pennsylvania, the rejection rate of mailed-in ballots was only 0.03%. Okay, now, that is 1/30th of the normal rate in the state of Pennsylvania. And mind you, for first-time voters, the typical failure rate is 3%. So 100 times higher than the rejection rate in Pennsylvania. New York, right next door, when they went to large-scale mail-in voting for their primary, they had a rejection rate of 21%. That is 700 times higher than what we saw in Pennsylvania. The point here is that very, very likely many, perhaps thousands, tens of thousands of these ballots in Pennsylvania are not valid, are not legitimate, but they were not scrutinized. This is another statistical reason for us to seriously audit and review all of these results in these battleground states.